What's up with it, bro?
What's good? What's good?
Nothing much. Introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
I'm Big PBE, better known as PBE Pluto, artist out of Mobile, Alabama.
I say mobile is mobile.
Nah, Mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about your upbringing in Mobile. How would you describe that?
I would say, I grew up in the projects, I host of low income housing, but, still had a lot of great things going on. I don't really look at that as a bad thing. I feel like it was really a blessing, I went through the struggles because you could drop me off in any type of situation, I'm going to be able to adapt and figure something out,
Yeah.
So that was the struggle, back then. We on a whole nother level.
So you elevated.
Facts.
Yeah. And the project was that Orange Grove?
Yeah, Orange Grove project.
Yeah. Just for a person who never been there, describe that area.
But back in the days, Orange Grove project was more like, you weren't really from there, that wasn't like a good place for you to be. You had to have somebody that you knew or some family or something, because it was kind of crazy and hectic. But it started growing to where we start getting more open to people, down the line before they tore it down, But back in the day, you couldn't really just step out there like that, with real steppers and sliders. And, we did more of the neighborhood type beef and warring instead of like gang banging, So that's basically the setup. But, it was the biggest project in Mobile, Alabama, and we fought amongst each other, but when we got outside the project, shit, boy, your ass is grass. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't help fight, you gonna get your ass beat up when you get back. Yeah, so shit, you had to jump in.
Yeah. What do you like?
Do something, nigga. Swing like you were hitting something. Nigga be swinging at the air. Nigga, you ain't hit nothing.
You look like you're doing something.
Yeah, I hit him in the temple 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, stop playing.
I'm gonna say, back then they had like the high-rise tile like buildings. Then that's how that area was, or just flick with
No, it was just
townhouses and stuff like that.
You had like some people had like upstairs townhouse type.
Yeah.
Like they had different type, but it was big projects. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like a big high-rise building. Like some of them had single houses. Like some houses was like 6 bedrooms. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the 2-bedroom and the 1-bedroom and set up. So you might have had like a four little setup where a building might have 4 apartments in it. Then the next building might be 2 connected together. Then the next one, it was just crazy how they had to set up, different areas of it. But you had different varieties of, housing over there in that whole project setup.
Yeah, say that's where the steppers and real certified members coming from.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of like stepping shit, just going crazy right now, man.
Facts.
Yeah. How you feeling about it, man? The feedback anyway.
Man, it's been great. I already knew the record was gonna be some heat, before I released it. When I released it originally on my EP back in 2020, like that was the record that everybody was, kind of gathering to, but I went with the Soak Up the Drip record because it was more of a radio type record. And at the time, we had the whole COVID thing going. A lot of DJs weren't coming outside, people weren't coming outside, so you had to get stuff that was more syndicatable. So, that record kind of breezed on in. It was one of them records that you could play right after a mainstream record and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You'll think it's just another mainstream artist, So that created the relationships that I needed, to start servicing me on platforms that was bigger than what I was dealing with. But I knew that when the stepping came, I was gonna backtrack. You feel me? Hey, I got something even bigger than that first one. I knew that was an introduction, but this was finna pop. And then we started maneuvering. Like I said, stepping video been picked up on BET Jams, MTV, Revolt TV. It done played on Shade 4-5. A lot of major platforms messing with the record. People all in other countries tapping in and we moving and shaking. Even my HHL fam, they showed up in the video, the members showing their jackets and stuff like that. We got a whole basically like a coalition of artists and DJs and PRs and different people in the industry that's tapping in with each other from all across the country. So they made me the national vice president. So you know, we basically maneuver. And me and my boy NPR Richie Rich, you know, he the president. So yeah, him, and me and Pimpin' Ken, you know what I'm saying, Ken Ivy, we moving around and making things happen with the HHF thing and kind of just overseeing everything. We ain't a part of just one branch of it, you know what I'm saying? It's 13 different chapters. So, you know, everybody got their own thing going, but we just basically like the spokesperson and the ones that showing people that we can all come together with different brands and different situations and still push for the same mission.
Yeah. And the HHF is the HipHop Fraternity, right?
Facts.
Yeah. Like, how did that all come about?
Well, originally with me, you know, I tapped in with HHF off my people from out of Louisville, Kentucky, J-Rock Entertainment. You know, he introduced me to the setup and tapped me in. And then, you know, every time I kind of liked the motion and what they had going and how, you know what I'm saying, it was just a network and setup. So, you know, every time I would come to Atlanta, I'd come to the meetings or whatever. If I come on a Monday, or I might have other artists that I'm running through Atlanta. Because what I do when I make, you know what I'm saying, situations with different people or associations with them, you know what I'm saying, I try to tap my other people in, you know what I'm saying. So I might send somebody through Atlanta and you know what I'm saying, come through there and go to New Music Mondays with them, you know, to give them that stamp, and then take them from there and take them right over to HHF, you know what I'm saying, and let them network, perform for free, park for free, get in for free, you know what I'm saying, and network for free. So, you know, network determines your check work. So we started tapping in like that, and in the midst of me building and we networking together, you know what I'm saying, we came up with a proposition that made sense, you know what I'm saying, for the whole setup. Like, come on, let's go and make this thing bigger. I got this platform, he got this platform, he got this platform. Let's take it and put it together. And we still moving and doing our own things, but at the same time, we still on the same mission over here. So we tapped in, you know. So yeah, basically how it happened. You know what I'm saying? We just constant networking and constantly tapping in, and then it just was like, man, this would just make sense if we just do it like this, you know.
Yeah, sure. Now, are you still stationed? Are you in Alabama or are you in Atlanta?
Well, I'm in Alabama, you know what I'm saying, but I be back and forth from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, a lot. So.
Yeah. I seen like in one of your other interviews, you say you still kind of tap in with, you know, the local artists and like the local,
right.
Like, not for like the big arenas, but the local like Hole in the Wall club and stuff
Facts.
like that. Let's say once you reach a certain status in your career, would you consider moving, or would you stay strictly in your city?
Nah, definitely. I mean, I got outside, you know what I'm saying, situations, you know what I'm saying, and little setups, but I'm just in the midst of trying to figure out where I really want to go all the way, you know what I'm saying. I done did the Atlanta thing, I done stayed in Virginia, I done stayed in Florida, you know what I'm saying. I was about to move out to Cali, you know what I'm saying, before a little situation, whatever, with that, you know, we ain't gonna even get into that, but I was about to move out to Cali for a little minute, but that ain't paying out, so I'm just not really just set on one place yet. So Alabama is just the haven, you know what I'm saying, but I'm on the road every week, you know what I'm saying. I'm gone 3 to 4 days out the week, so it's just like I just live on the road for real. When I come out the road, you know what I'm saying, I got cribs in Alabama, so, you know, I tap in, chill for a little moment, rejuvenate, get myself together, you know what I'm saying. That's also where my factory at with my clothing. So, I mean, not my factory, my warehouse. So, you know, I go there and, you know, if somebody tapped in with me on the clothing, and they can come pull up on me and, you know what I'm saying, get their drip and all that type of stuff, because I got it where it's personal, not like you got to personally bang with me to get it. So I took the website down and everything. They could pull up. I'm in town for these 3 days. Y'all can pull up. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm back out on the road type of time, you know, so.
Yes. And the reason I asked you that because, you know, recently, an artist, are you familiar with Jada Young?
Facts.
Yeah, he just got killed, unfortunately, in his hometown. And it seemed like it's like a trend, like most artists get killed in their hometown.
Well, the part that people be missing about the whole story is you got to look at what they be doing. Like, they be beefing and going to war with folks, and then, you know, none against Jada Young or none of these other people that got killed. My condolences go out to them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking in general. Like, these folks be at war with folks, and these people already hating on you because they grew up with you. You probably the dude that was wearing their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably wearing each other clothes, all that, and they moved funny, you moved out the way, or they helped you get to a certain point and you just kept going and forgot. Or, you know, I even get situations now where people they feel like you obligated to do something for them because they know your name. Or they grew up next to you, or you know what I'm saying? I done had people walk up to me, damn, bro, you ain't gave me a PBE chain, you ain't gave me an outfit, bro. I've been knowing since you were little. Y'all were 10 years old standing next door to me. And I'm like, bitch, you ain't never even shared a post of mine on Facebook, bro. The fuck do I owe you? Like, but sometimes you don't get to have that conversation with them to just bring them back down. Like, think for yourself, bro. You ain't did shit for me. I don't care about you knowing me. Nigga, my family know me, but shit, if they ain't active with my campaign, shit, fuck them too. So I don't care about nobody knowing me or none of that type of time, you feel me? So you gotta be able to execute and understand that it's already people building shit up in their mind. And a lot of times they don't get to talk to you or say that shit to you. So they building it up and telling all these other folks that hating, so they stirring up so much shit on your name. It's just a matter of you just doing something for somebody to have something to solidify what they did the bullshit. They already want to do it to you. You know what I'm saying? So I move a certain way. I'm very militant. I've been in the military, so I already understand these things. I know people feel a certain type of way. That's why when they do come to me, I step down. You know what I'm saying? I go in like, bro, you don't do shit for my brand. Like, you can't expect shit. Like, what do I owe you? When you do your job and do the same shit you do for these mainstream niggas that won't even shake your hand, then we could talk. But until then, get the fuck out of my way and continue about your way. Just erase your way of thinking, because I don't owe you nothing. Shit, you ain't did nothing to get me where I'm at. You ain't did the free stuff. You know what I'm saying? But to reiterate on the question that you were asking, like, a lot of these cats is young, so they be in war and battle, and they want to go by their neighborhoods and their gangs and all that type of shit, and, you know, dictate that shit in the industry. And then the other folks don't get the reply because they the little fish. Folks ain't gonna even hear what they saying, you feel me? So now when you go through a situation where you gotta go back home and you on some, I'm up now, I'm got $10 million, I can go back and just chill, I ain't on that no more. Man, it ain't no time stamp on disrespect. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, stamp you by something you did 10 years ago. They might not caught you right. They might have been trying to catch you, they just ain't caught you at the right time. Now that you up, they even more mad. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand all this shit. So me, I move with reason. I can know somebody got a problem with me or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and I still shake their hand and smile in their face because they ain't brought it to my door. Like, if you ain't personally said it to me, I don't respect it anyway. I don't give a fuck what you tell somebody else. Nigga, you was smart enough to tell them and they ain't tell me. Yeah, they showed me the text messages. Yeah, they showed me the this and that. This nigga ain't texted to me. He ain't said to me. And when he seen me, he proudly shook my hand. So shit, I don't care about none of that. Like, I ain't finna go, bitch ass nigga, you said this, you a pillar talking. I don't. You smart. I'ma smile in your face. You smart. You ain't said that shit to me, so I ain't gotta even approach you on that. But I know one thing. I know where you at. You feel me? So I don't gotta be moving around and trying to figure out what you got going on because I know you at. You think I don't know. So I got the upper hand. I ain't finna expose my hand unless you bring it to my front door. Then I gotta go and step down. But as long as you hide behind fake pages and running the females that's coming right back to you with my kids on her lip kissing you, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Cause trust and believe, if a female brought something to my door about a nigga, trust me, she came back to you goddamn with them kids. I don't tolerate disrespect, and then you disrespecting your nigga by telling me what he said. So I ain't finna be loyal to you. I'm gonna do something to you that gonna make it want to kill your ass if you find out. So now we both in a bind.
You showing your disloyalty right there. Like
but get what? A lot of times they be wanting to come and fuck off because you about to talk about a nigga so much to the point like, man, this nigga always on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what this man is doing to you. They go and see, damn, this man traveling the world. He got shit going on. How the fuck this man even got time to even be on whatever the fuck you talking about? Then they just see and see and see. I'm like, you know what, this nigga, hey, I'll take it for you to make her mad one time. Now she in a nigga DM. Hey, big head, who you with? Shit, what? You feel me? And they go from there.
Straight up.
The next thing you know, they, you know, said, yeah. He was saying this and what? Yeah, nigga just shook my hand 30 minutes ago. What the fuck? Okay. So shit, what you got going? You feel me? Now they won't turn up because they feel like they're going to make you mad. But they going to be right back with you. So I'm going to turn up, do my thing, and send her right on back to you. You feel me? I ain't finna be, she can't be loyal to a peon. Fuck you make you think she gonna be loyal to a boss. I ain't gonna take your problems and try to stunt on you with your problems. You stupid. Nigga, I'm gonna give your problem right back to you with a whole message to send to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when they do come out in the interview, whoever watching this, if you been pillow talking to your bitch, nigga, guess what? If she came and told me, you know what it is. So it's up.
Now, you said that you was in the military, you to the Navy, right?
Facts.
Yeah. Was that kind of part of following like what your dad did, or what?
Well, yeah.
Why you make that? That's why you made the choice.
That's where it stemmed from, you know what I'm saying? But originally, my dad ain't want me to go in the military, you know what I'm saying? I made that vow with a partner of mine who was in high school, you feel me? He wanted to go in the military, we both were talking about it. But he ended up getting killed in a car accident, you know what I'm saying? We was in high school. And he ain't, you know what I'm saying, go through with the setup, and I just stuck to my word. Like, at the time I went to the military, it was like, I wasn't like at no low point in my life. I was doing a lot of things. I was very active, you know what I'm saying? And I just said to myself one day, if I don't do something different, bro, I'm going to end up getting killed or go to prison, bro. Like, I seen this shit, like, foreshadowing. Like, I know I'm up doing my thing, but there's too many niggas around me got too much motion going on, and they don't move how I move. They don't think like me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go. When I went, everybody named mama. Boy, you stupid. What are you doing? You gonna go to war? They gonna blow you up. Everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Even my daddy was like, what? Man, hell nah. I'm like, man, I'm going, bro. I don't care what you say. I went and signed up myself, picked the wrong job and everything. Nigga finna goddamn be overseas somewhere blowed up for real. That nigga said, boy, what job you picked? Hell no. I was like, nah, they told me I'm gonna just work in the hospital. Shit, you gonna be in the hospital, all right? Yeah, gonna be right overseas with the Marines, goddamn doctoring on their ass if they get blowed up. So I was like, no. He was like, shit, you ain't going in if you go in this job field. So he wanted to talk to the recruiter, like, we can't change it. Like, well, shit, he ain't going in. He already sworn in. He ain't do the second swearing. You know, they'll try to play you like.
If you don't know, but he know.
Yeah, you feel me? He know. He like, man, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't did the full setup. Fuck y'all. They said, well, shit, only way he can do this job, he ain't going to be able to lead to next year. I said, well, shit, he going to lead next year then, you know. So the good thing I had, my pops was in, and he was able to, you know, steer me in the right direction with that. Because, man, I'm telling you, like, prior to first, second day in boot camp, they told everybody to stand up. And then they said, if you in this certain job field, and I just don't want to mention it, you feel me, you continue standing up, but everybody else sit down. So we all sat down, and everybody that had picked that job, I picked that first, still standing up. They said, everybody sitting down, waved at them like this. We did that. They said, yeah, because soon as they leave boot camp, they're going straight to Iraq. Man!
He said, hey.
They were looking so stupid, bro. I swear. I ain't gonna lie, if I was one that was still standing up, shit, I would have been like, bro, y'all might well kick me out.
Fuck that.
Crazy. They told us right then in boot camp off the gate.
Straight overseas,
straight overseas, bro. I said, God.
Yeah,
but I feel like I dodged the bullet. But the military was a great option for me, you know what I'm saying? It helped me out to this day, like, train me how to network with people, how to get jobs done, no matter if you don't have the tools, no matter if you don't have the money, you don't know what you're doing, like, you gotta get it done. I don't give a damn what you don't know. Like, you better go figure it out. Like, it ain't no I can't. You feel me? So when I got that type of mentality and that mindset, like, I just see things different. Like, I just go. You know what I'm saying? I grind 20 hours and sleep 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Also at a young age, how old was you when your mother went to
prison?
Yeah.
Well, I was like about 22. Okay. See, I was grown.
Yeah.
See, I got the military to take care of my little brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they were still in. My sister, she might have been like about 19, something like that. She was older than them, but my brother and them, they were still in school. I had, you know what I'm saying, send them to school and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I was grown, you know what I'm saying.
That's the reason why you left
the military. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know, I finished my time out, but it was like right at the cuff, at the end of my time. She went to prison like in that October, and I was getting out that March. You know what I'm saying? My time was up. I could have re-enlisted, but I already was in so much trouble in the military, and at the same time, the fact that this situation happened, I got it going. You know what I'm saying? Make something happen with the setup. You know, I might have well gone get out and do what I need to do.
Yeah. What was the reason that she went in?
Well, she went in, you know what I'm saying, she used to do taxes and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, and not to get deep into the whole setup, it was basically that shit trying to help too many people. They helped the wrong people, and, you know, they turned and, you know, put the feds and everybody into motion, you know.
Yeah, understandable without saying too much.
Yeah.
It's a subject, I know it's old, I know you probably tired of speaking on it, but just ask you, because like I said, people who probably seeing my interview probably never heard you speak on it.
Right.
The situation.
I already know where you going.
You know.
You asked me about the situation with Rylo.
Yeah. I just say this, did you guys ever resolve that?
Nope. Definitely ain't never resolved it. You know, but with me, I done made my peace with the situation, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. I just look at people for who they is. You ain't solid, it is what it is, you feel me? But, and the people around you'll figure that soon. A lot of this stuff already coming back on him and following, you know what I'm saying? But I don't wish nothing bad on him. He's still, you know what I'm saying, a good rapper, you know what I'm saying? And he still bring light to the city, you feel me? I gotta still give him his flowers, but as a man, like, I don't respect him, you know? So he know what's going on, and just I'm waiting on him to get on one of these interview platforms and try to deny it. Then them documents gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? But until then, we just gonna be what it be. But a lot of folks back home be getting mad when I speak on it in the interviews. But at the same time, like I told them, shit, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gonna slide by it, or you gonna shut the fuck up or pay up or whatever, nigga. This ain't even this a whole nother grown man.
Exactly.
If he ain't saying that, obviously he know what the fuck going on. You know, but I ain't trying to create no enemies or none of that, you know what I'm saying, with people that ain't got nothing to do with something. But folks be trying to insert themselves thinking that that's gonna help build a platform or build a good rapport with this man, you know what I'm saying? This man still ain't stunned y'all ass. He still ain't did no record with you fake ass rappers. You know what I'm saying? He still ain't put you niggas in no better position. You know what I'm saying? So you doing all this stepping and talking to your damn self, but this nigga still ain't helped you. So the fuck is you talking about?
It's dick riding at this point.
Come on, man. You just dick riding, but you want to say I'm clout chasing for telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? He know what's going on. He would have been spoke out of, but nigga just was advocating on his name about nothing.
Right.
You feel me? But it is what it is, and people feel like that know what happened, somewhat of it. They like, why it took so long for you to say something? Cause bitch, I had cases, nigga. I couldn't say nothing. You feel me? If I'd have put this shit out in the media, nigga, I wouldn't be here to speak on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm past those situations, I can speak on it. So
bring that up. And
yeah, you feel me? They could have brought all this shit up in court and used it against me. So that's all they were looking for, you know. And I had to play it safe at the time, you know what I'm saying. But now, you know, it's past the time, and it, you know, them young cat, like I said, they think it's an expiration date. You know, now,
10.
Come on, bro. This shit ain't no expiration date on disrespect, bro. That shit bullshit. You know.
Shit.
I ain't say I'm the biggest or the baddest, but shit, I ain't finna let no nigga harm me at all.
Another, topic that's going on in this hip hop community as a whole with the whole YSL Rico case. I think it was just a day or so ago, they just revealed that additional charges have been brought against Young Thug. What are your thoughts just surrounding that whole case?
To be honest with you, man, I kind of slick feel like it's a bluff. You know what I'm saying? Because man, I done been painted in the news before, you know what I'm saying? They done brought up all type of shit that they done just made up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time they be fishing, But I see I don't really like to get into that type of stuff because I'm the type of person that I don't try to worry about no other man's business. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't personally affecting me or dealing with somebody personally around me, like, I ain't trying to get in any full motion or even be speaking on it, but I'm gonna just tell you just from my angle, basically, like, I think, you know what I'm saying, I feel like he probably gonna be in there for a little minute, but I feel like they fishing, and at the same time, it's too many people involved. Like, when there's a lot of people involved, like, somebody gonna turn, bro.
I just said, one of the, I don't know if he's part of that indictment, but his name Lil Woody, something like that, Lil Woody. He's supposed to, I guess, turn flipped or whatever.
But so I don't know exactly like who turned or not, cause I don't keep up with it. Like
allegedly, I say that.
Yeah,
allegedly.
But know what I'm saying? I just don't keep up with it, so I ain't even heard that part of it. But I just know, you know what I'm saying, from experience, that when too many people involved with something, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna flip. And they saying that they got a lot of documentation and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, different things in that situation. I say it's a good and it's a bad thing in my opinion. The bad thing is, you know what I'm saying, you taking a father away from the kid, you know what I'm saying, you taking somebody that was providing for a lot of different families, you know what I'm saying, and that people don't look at the big picture with that, like, the folks that stepping down and talking reckless probably some of the same people he helped take care of or taking care of somebody that was helping take care of them. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you don't know how that thing trickle back, you know what I'm saying? So he might be at this level, but he might be doing this or fronting this over here and doing this and doing that, and then they trickling back. You might not even know you still attached to that pipeline, you know what I'm saying? So you cut the pipeline off and then wonder why you ain't got no water, you know what I'm saying? But that's the bad part of it. The good part of it is, it's just opening up more doors for the industry, shining more light on the industry, and just more chances for more other people to get in the game. I hate it that it's like that, but if you really pay attention, it's like that what usually happen when the door open up for some more artists to get in.
Like the street said, once the plug get knocked off, somebody else step up.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that basically it's just like that transfer. Like, but not to say that they can't come back. A lot of artists that went to jail and came back, you know what I'm saying, and still created whatever. But this is that time really just to show you who they're for, you know what I'm saying? You figure out the real when you really fall to the flow, you know what I'm saying? It'll be folks that would have washed your tires while you were driving on the interstate. That'll be the same person sitting up laughing and telling me, I knew he was doing this, doing that, you know what I'm saying? But damn, you were just so for me before all this shit popped off, you know what I'm saying? So I done been through it on lower scales and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that they'll hold your life up, you know what I'm saying? They'll fish for whatever, but ain't no judge or prosecutor more powerful than God, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they do, don't let them take what's in your heart, So you just gotta keep praying and keep pushing. I don't know if they believe in God or not, so if they is watching this interview, shit, bro, just keep praying and keep staying focused and keep grinding and keep, you know what I'm saying, keep yourself in a mode where you paying attention to what God's trying to show you, because sometimes he had to take a negative situation just to create something positive and show you, you know what I'm saying, just because they cheering for you, they don't mean they want you to win all the time, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I really got to say on that.
I would say, man, your marketing is crazy. I see you got a Kross culture chain on.
Facts.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, it is the car
fresh. I ain't never seen nobody step up with nothing like that, man.
Facts. I had to give you that one, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it. That's different, man. But
you got the Kross Culture wristbands. You know what I'm saying?
I see, yeah.
Kross Culture drip. You know what I'm saying? I wear my own brand from my underwear to the socks every single day.
Yeah. What got you into that?
Well, I always been into having my own little designs and fashion, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to recreate a lot of stuff. Like, I buy something and just redesign it so it'll be different, you know what I'm saying? I always want to be just the only person wearing what I'm wearing. So in a nutshell, you know, I was going through a little hardship and a lot of things started crackling back, and I started going through that downtime in my life, you know what I'm saying? And people just were going against me. That's why I can relate to some of the situation with the thug case, you know what I'm saying? They put me on the news, painted this other picture of me, had all this crazy shit that people probably were running and telling them, you know what I'm saying? And people turned against me. So, long story short, like, I had started putting just an X on my clothes, you know what I'm saying? And that, to me, that just symbolized me just crossing them out my life. Like, I'm Xing you out, you feel me? Like, it ain't matter if you were family, friends, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you went against my brand, I'm just crossing you out, you feel me? So, I started going to New York and tapping in, and people were just stopping me everywhere I was going, and just like, I like what you got on, you know? Can I take a picture? You know what I'm saying? So, they'll take pictures of me. I ain't think nothing of it until like the fourth time I went, and my partner DJ Mr. Famous, he tapped in with me. He was like, bro, I've been looking up this brand, you know what I'm saying, every time you done came to New York, and I ain't been able to, you know what I'm saying, find. I'm like, where you getting it from? And I'm like, well, shit, I be making it myself. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't sew it, but you know, cause it wasn't just like simple. It might have some cuts in it going down the side. Might be a chain going through the shirt. Might be a chain going through the pants. Like, I would just be on some whole different type of time. You feel me? But it always had an X, and the X would probably be like in diamonds or something like that. So, he was like, you know, I want to get some of that or whatever. And I was like, shit, all good. And the person that was with me at the time, you know, kind of motivated me to get into it, and I ain't really want to do it. I'm like, bro, I ain't finna do no clothes, bro. I'm finna focus on the music. But the clothing really opened the doors for the music, which I still put the clothing on the back burner because I want to put 100% focus in the music. But I was still, you know what I'm saying, created the brand, and I wear the brand, and now people have to personally tap in with me for it. Like, it started going crazy, and it was just, you know, basically I couldn't just deal with all the orders and all this stuff all the time. So now I'm just like, you know what, you gonna have to personally tap in. You gotta personally hit me and say, I want this, because I want you to know every package that you getting is personally shipped by me, personally touched by me. So when this brand go the way it's going, like, every piece is gonna be valuable that you got in this time frame, because a lot of stuff ain't gonna bring it back out again. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fabrics, it's going to be the first and only. You know what I'm saying? So, it's going to be a collectible item at some point. So, imagine, like I always use the scenario, imagine Gucci sending his first products to you. And imagine you having the first original Gucci pieces and all this type of stuff. Like, what it'll be worth right now. You know? Yeah, so, Kross Culture going to be the new Gucci in the next 5-10 years. Because, especially when I do my music and really just go up, like I'm on tour. I've been touring the country, doing a lot of things, but when it really go where it need to be, you won't be able to get in my show if you ain't got on Kross Culture.
He's a shit like
Come on, man. The promoters ain't gonna be able to. They ain't gonna be able to have their own wristband. They gotta buy Kross Culture wristbands to give to the people as they're coming in. And you better have on some socks or something, drawers. You know what I'm saying? Keychain or something. Like, you gonna have to rock the brand. Like, to come in my show. You feel me? So imagine somebody like Lil Baby doing that right now, or Drake. You can't come to my show if you ain't got OVO, whatever shit, or whatever the brand is that he pushing or trying to have.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, that's what Kanye did, shit, with his album.
Right.
He had his own little streaming device, and he had it's on how you gonna hear it. That is. He bought that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, you know. Yeah. But imagine coming up and doing that at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm trying to brand the brand. But right now I'm just getting it in the people eyes. Like I'm a walking billboard. Like instead of me paying 20, 30,000 for billboards, hey man, the people personally seeing me. You know what I'm saying? And people come up and I always ask. Like I used to wear the logo cut in the back of my head. Or be like, damn, what that is? I see it on your clothes, your chain. You know what I'm saying? Your keychain hanging off your thing. And what that is? Oh, I got my own clothing brand, but I do music. So it always was an introduction. All people see the clothes and just be like, yo, what that is? You know what I'm saying? What kind of clothes that I ain't never seen that? I be seeing that, but what that is? You know what I'm saying? So that's the way it was set up here.
I'm say coming to a closing here. So I know you got your you say you on tour. Your next stop was in Brooklyn. I mean the Bronx.
The Bronx.
Next Friday.
Yep.
Do you have any last words you'd like to share?
All I want to say is stay motivated, keep grinding, trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? Bet on yourself. Put your money in yourself. Like, this shit ain't a free industry. This not a game. This not no, oh, I just rap, I do music. No, nigga, this is a business. You need documentation. You need a product. You need marketing. You need promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, a hit record ain't made, it's marketed. You know, you got to understand, if you ain't got the money, you got to figure out other ways how to promote yourself and how to actually elevate your brand no matter what you're doing. You could be modeling, you can be a podcast, you could be whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to put some money in this shit. You got to promote it. Folks got to know it exists. You know what I'm saying? You got to tap in with niggas like PBE that's moving all around the country that's going to make people that don't know you exist, you know what I'm saying, tap in with you. Because I'm going to share it on my pages. I'm going to tap in, you know what I'm saying, if you tapping in with me. But a lot of people like to go tap in with folks that don't give a fuck about their platform. And all they doing is coming on there, doing what they doing and going about their business. Me, I understand the build up. I understand the groundwork. I understand everything because I built my own brand brick by brick, like my boy Cass say, you know what I'm saying? So we up there right now. I want to shout out to, you know, the HHF superstars, you know what I'm saying, my girl H2O, you know what I'm saying, my boy Cass. I definitely want to shout out to my boy City 93rd, North Carolina. Y'all be on the lookout, you know what I'm saying. We got a hot record coming soon. Shout out to my boy Crimson King. Shout out to all the working artists. I don't care if you independent, if you on the growth, on the flow, on the ground, if you up, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Shout out the people that's working and grinding and trying to make a difference.
I'm saying shout out to our social media, don't forget that.
Oh yeah, shout out to me, PBE, you feel me? That's P as in Paul, B as in boy, E as in Echo, Pluto like the planet, y'all tap in everywhere.